Welcome to How to Fall. I'm your host Rye, and we're actually in my kitchen this time. That's right, there's nothing I love more in the fall than a nice warm bread. So today I'm going to show you a really easy same-day focaccia recipe. Let's get started. So the first thing you're going to need for this recipe is a big bowl. This is where you're going to put everything in. This is what you're going to proof your dough in. You need a bowl. First you want to measure out 4 cups of flour and put them in your bowl. Next, you're going to add your packet of dry yeast. Make sure you get it all in there. Next, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of sugar or honey. I'm using sugar. Now you're going to add a tablespoon of salt. Since I'm using a grinder, I'm going to grind it into a bigger cup and scoop it out. Now you're going to mix these together until well combined. And while you're mixing, you want to warm up your tap water. After your dry ingredients are well combined, you're going to want to add a cup of water into your mixture. Once some of the water has been combined and you're getting this flaky texture, you're going to want to add about another cup of water. You might want to start mixing with your hands at this point, but if you do mix with your hands, make sure you coat your hands in a little bit of oil so it doesn't stick as bad. And while you're kneading, you want to add a little bit of water at a time to really get everything perfectly combined. You really want to add this water slowly, like add a teaspoon at a time. Once your dough looks something like this and there are no dry pockets of flour, you're going to measure out 2 tablespoons of oil and combine that into the dough. This is also the step that if you want to add anything into your bread, this is where you'd add it. So I'm going to add some rosemary and sage salt. Once your dough is well combined, you're going to cover it and let it proof for an hour. My apartment is a little bit cold, so I'm going to put it in my oven with the light on to give it a nice warm environment to proof in. See you in an hour. Okay, so it's been about a half hour, and now we're gonna do what's called a stretch and pull. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the side of the dough, stretch it out, and pull it back in. We're gonna turn the bowl a quarter and do the same thing, and we're gonna repeat this process about 5 times. After we're finished our stretch and pulls, we're going to let this proof for another hour. While we wait, we're going to grease our tin. How we're gonna grease it is we're going to scoop some butter and we're gonna spread it out with a paper towel. Make sure you get it on all the edges and all the sides. You're also going to pour a little bit of oil in the pan. Once you're done greasing your pan, you're going to set it aside. After an hour, you're going to want to repeat the stretch and pull process that we did before. Once you do your stretch and folds, you're going to want to flip your dough into your greased pan. And you're going to try and stretch the dough out. They're not going to touch the edges, and that's okay. Now you're going to let this pan rise for another 30 minutes to half hour. This is what your dough should look like after its final rise, and when this is done, you want to preheat your oven to 500 degrees. It's going to take a while. And now we're going to dimple our dough. How we dimple our dough is we pour olive oil on it, just an amount of olive oil. Okay, that's good. And we take our fingers and we make holes. And as we make these holes, we're gonna stretch it to the edge, get it to the edges. We're gonna make holes, make some nooks and crannies. After I dimple, I'm going to top it off with a little bit of that rosemary sage I used earlier. Now we're gonna set this to the side and wait for our oven to preheat. Once our oven is preheated, we're going to let this bake for 10 to 20 minutes, and you want to make sure you check it after 10 minutes. And I'll be back when this is finally done and baked. And we're back. I'm out of my kitchen. You get to see my face now. Lots of fun. And this is what our finished focaccia looks like, or bits of it. It's a little bit denser than a normal focaccia, but I really like it. It's really good. It's really herby. Focaccia is the perfect thing to kind of do whatever with it. I went herb with it, but you literally can do whatever, and that's part of the thing I love about it. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat this entire loaf. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!